what a perfect evening down at Portmarnock Beach. Check it out. So lucky to have this on my doorstep. This is where I live, and this is what is literally 2 minutes from my house. The Velvet Strand, Portmarnock. Just out for a little bit of a walk this evening. Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to talk about listening to your body. That's exactly what I'm doing today. I didn't run today. I was going to say I didn't get the chance to run today. I did. I woke up and I had planned to run about 10 miles today because it's a bank holiday in Dublin. I thought I'll get some good solid easy miles for the kick off the week. But then myself and my wife had a chat and we decided, because we were all off, the kids were off school, that we go for a hike up in the Dublin Mountains. So we did that and that was good fun. So I was kind of in the car for a while and then get out and did quite a bit of walking up there. Up, let's say the mountains. We did a little bit of hill walking. It wasn't extremely difficult by any stretch of the imagination. We had a good time. Ate a load of sandwiches that we brought in the car. So when I got home I was kind of stuffed and full and didn't feel like running. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going to listen to the body and just not do the run. And that was good. When I decided I wasn't going to run, I thought, right, I'll do the gym instead. So I'll go up to the gym and get a good solid session in the gym. So I did, and when I went up there just now, at 10 to 8, I was hoping the gym was closed at 9. And when I got there, the gym was closed because, like I said, it's bank holiday Monday. So I was feeling a bit guilty about that. And I asked the guy what time they closed. I thought I just missed it. Maybe they closed it at 7:30 or something. He's like, no, they closed at 4 o'clock. So I was like, right, I don't feel guilty anymore because I wouldn't have made it by 4. So yeah, I guess I could have ran, but I haven't done the walking. I think it was about, what am I on now? I'm just coming up in 12,000 steps. So I probably had about 10,000 steps done by the time I got back from the hiking. I've ran quite a, over the last couple of days I've ran a bit. I did 19k yesterday and I ran on Saturday, ran Friday. I didn't run on Thursday because I watched Man United, and I ran Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, it was fine to have a rest day. It probably would have been good to get out and get the run done, but sometimes if you just don't feel like it, you're probably just better off not, especially if you're consistent and you're always on top of your runs like I usually am. So yeah, look, it's fine. You don't want to do that sort of stuff all the time. And I kind of, the caveat as well is that tomorrow I'm going to go to the track and do my my interval workout on the track. So this week I'm going to give myself 12 400s and then a couple of 200s after that. So it's going to be a tough session. When I do my workouts, when I plan them on my watch, Coros always asks me, was it easy, moderate, difficult, very difficult, or extremely difficult? And I'm usually in around kind of a hard, or hard is one of them. Hard. Tomorrow is going to be an extremely difficult. I'm really going to push it tomorrow. I mentioned last week that I need to kind of up the training. I need to up the level. And I did last week. It was a good week. I was happy with it. Did 12 400s. But this week I'm going to push it up again because I'm feeling good. And now that I have this rest day, I'm going to be really fresh for tomorrow. So I'm going to go and I'm going to hit that session. I'm going to hit a hard 12 400s. I'm going to kind of do them at a pretty good pace. Definitely faster than the goal race pace, which will be about, the goal race pace will be probably 3:59 per kilometre. So I'm trying to just get under the 40 minutes for the 10k. So those 12 400s are going to have to be quicker pace than that. And then the couple of 200s after that will have to be around the under 3:30, maybe 3:25, maybe 3:20 for the 200s. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'm feeling fresh. It would have been nice to run today, but actually now, on reflection, when I think about that run tomorrow, I'm kind of glad that I didn't run today. I've got plenty of time this week to get a bit of mileage done. I think last week I wrapped up in about 60 kilometres. So yeah, if I get more than 60 this week coming, that'll be great, and I think I will. That should be pretty solid. I need to bring out the long runs on Sunday. And like I said, yesterday I ran, I think it was 19k. It was like 15k easy, and the last 4 kilometers I just picked up the pace a little bit, just a little bit of a push. I brought it up to the heart rate that I had when I did the Valencia Marathon, which is about 150, 151. So just kind of did about 4k or 4 or 5k where my heart rate was around that 151. So I'm just trying to do quite a bit of training this year where in my long runs I spend a good bit of time at that kind of 151 beats per minute, because that's kind of my race pace heart rate. And I know sometimes I jump between talking about heart rate and pace feel and tempos. Somebody texted me the other day, or somebody messaged me the other day saying, because when I did the 3x2k tempos on Thursday, I was running them at like 4:10, and I've been talking about doing a sub 3 hour marathon, so that's that pace. And they were saying, how's that tempo pace? And my tempo pace is always I work it out as how fast I think I could run if I was to run hard for an hour. And I think if I was to run hard for an hour now, I'd probably do it at about 4:10. So that means that's my tempo pace. But all things are always changing. So as I get towards December, I would imagine that tempo pace will be probably around about, I'm hoping about 3:50, maybe 3:45. I'll be able to run for an hour. So yeah, like I said, things are changing all the time. And I mix. I don't ever go by just one metric or one data set. I'm always kind of looking at. I've been doing this a long time, so I'm always looking at different data sets. So one of the things that when I ran the marathon in Valencia, my heart rate for the first half, I ran it at 4:22 per kilometer. So I went through halfway at like 1:32, I think, and my heart rate was 1:49 the whole time. And then all of a sudden it just went up to 1:51 in the second half. I did slow down a little bit purposely in the second half because I knew I wouldn't hold that pace. And then 1:51 was kind of, 1:51, 1:52 was that uncomfortable feeling of still being aerobic but knowing that I'm at the high end. So I just want to do a little bit more training of that this year. So that's kind of where I'm at, and that's what I'm doing. I had a nice day today. It's good doing these vlogs. It's good kind of wrapping up the week with these little type videos. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I probably will be back on tomorrow talking about that hard workout I'm going to do. I'm dreading it already because it's going to be tough, but I'm looking forward to having it done. Anyway, you know what to do. Run far, run fast, most of all, run sensible.